Legends, what the frick is going on? Hope everybody is well. It is Thursday, the 16th of June, 2022. Can you believe that? I remember when it was like 1999, everyone was getting ready for 2000s. Now we're 22 years on. It's just crazy when you think back, like how fast time flows. So tonight, the theme is time. That is what the theme is tonight. It's all about time, timing in the market. When is the best time to get back into the market for the end of the bull run? There's a lot of stuff that we're going to go through that we spoke about yesterday, but I need to drill it into your brain so that you are not losing money, okay? Putting YouTube channels or putting titles of YouTube channels saying, I sold all my Bitcoin. Frick off. No, you didn't. You didn't sell your Bitcoin. Go away. There is no explanation as to trend movements on a lot of these YouTube videos that I'm finding, and I want to try and keep you safe as much as I possibly can. We are in a bear market, and we're going to be in a bear market for another 5 months. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about tonight is going to be boring because there's not much bullish in there. In fact, for the past 10 freaking days, we've had one green day. Okay, what does that mean about the bullishness of Bitcoin right now? It is non-existent. So all I'm trying to do is give you such crappy news about Bitcoin that it'll prevent you from buying Bitcoin so you can buy it a hell of a lot cheaper. Now, looking at Bitcoin, right, we are at a critical support level right now. And if we zoom out, if in doubt, zoom out, we can work out why we are at, say, critical support level. I can zoom in a little bit more than that. Holy crap. And it is this here, and I've put these little scales on. Oh no, you can't see the scales. Okay, fine. Let me put these scales on here. So there is one there, there is one there, there is one there, there is one there, and 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 there is one there. Okay, so these are the scales that you can't see, but I can't see them, but you can. But it's fine. Okay, we can work with them. So what these lines doing is it's a very, very simple representation of support and resistance. Not every line, it just gives you a guide between the downward momentum and the upward momentum. And one thing that you've really got to have your eye on right now is this support line here. So if I just zoom in on this support line, this is where Bitcoin came to. It touched that 19,500, something like that, around there, and we did get a little bit of a bounce off it, but I believe it is coming to retest it. Okay, all we have left, team, this is all we have left, is just this one level of support here. Anything after that, we are dropping to the next support level, which is of course round about the 15,700 to that 14,800. Okay, after that, things just get ridiculous. We go down to that 12K. Now, am I saying that Bitcoin's going to go to 12K in this bear market? No. But am I saying that we could see 14K in this bear market before we consolidate? Then yes. Yes, I do believe that. I do believe that now that we are in a full schlong bear market, we could see the price dip to those levels. Now, that is extremely, extremely cheap for Bitcoin, considering Bitcoin was at that $69,000 mark. All right, people are jumping out because they are getting scared. The fear and greed index is 7. It's amazing. Okay, for an avid investor like myself, a fear and greed index of 7 means that it can't get much worse. Okay, it's going down. The whole crypto space is looking bleak. Now, I've had people coming up to me saying, "Oh, you're in crypto, are you?" Yes, yes, I am. Oh, well, I've seen the news that crypto's a scam, so why are you in it? Okay, so that is the current sentiment that we are getting across the board, and it's hilarious that people actually think that. And I just say to them, yeah, it probably is a scam, to be fair. All right, if they haven't been asked to actually do their research in crypto, there is no point pointing them in the right direction of how to do crypto. As soon as somebody says, yeah, but crypto's a scam, it just turns me off. I'm just not interested. And there is no point swaying those people. It's like vegetarians and vegans against people that eat meat. You can never sway a vegetarian to become a meat eater, and vice versa. You can't sway a meat eater to become a full-on vegetarian. It's impossible, all right? You can say to them, well, these are the benefits of this and that and the negatives of this and that, but you can't sway people. So, team, bear market. We are in a full bear market right now. Looking at the daily, if we have a look, actually the weekly is pretty cool. The weekly, we have dropped below that 200 EMA. Hello, weekly. There it is. So on the weekly legends, we have broken below the 200 EMA. And once we break below the 200 EMA on a weekly, it is a full-blown bear market. Okay, the last one happened in March of 2020. And then again here back on the 17th of December, sorry, the 26th of November of 2018. And then we touched below it here on the 7th of September 2015. So there has been a few occasions where we have been below the 200 EMA. Now, team, legends, heroes, this is where we begin to get excited because we could wick lower, but it seems like this could potentially be the bottom. And the reason why I'm saying that is that if I get rid of all of these lines here, okay, we have this sell-off here, this huge sell-off after this huge rise up, which was at that 19,414. That there is a huge level of support for us. So if we can bounce off this one, and also bounce off this one at the 19,400, that could be the start of our consolidation phase. Looking at the movement here with the bear market, we got the bear market here back on the 4th, well, the 11th of December 2017, got the huge sell-off, which is what we're seeing now, okay? The rundown, the huge sell-off, and then consolidation. So we could actually start to see a consolidation a little bit early. How long did this consolidation pattern last? Well, it started on the 19th of November and kept us going until, holy crap, the 8th of April of 2019. So that's 6 months of a consolidation market. And then we had some sort of crazy little run up followed by a second movement and then boom, full on bull market. So team, what I tend to be looking at right now is this. There is something going on with this 19,400. So I am keeping a very, very close eye on that 19,400, certainly on the 4 hour. Why the 4 hour? Well, the 4 hour gives us a really good indication of our golden cross. So if we was to carry on consolidating and moving down to that 19,400, something magical could actually happen. You've got this 200 EMA working its way down, and then the 55 continuing to move, and then we get this kind of momentum here, and then we could actually see a cheeky little pump happening round about the end of July, beginning of August. We could see some sort of cheeky fake out, which could actually make you a bit of money. But still, remember, still in a bear market, and then from the bear market, we go into a consolidation market. If you are looking to buy Bitcoin now, don't freaking do it, all right? That is not financial advice. That is me, as your mate, telling you, don't freaking buy it, okay? Because we have just gone from this consolidation or a baseline and then tipped off it, okay? There is no way that we are going to go down like this in a bear market and then come shooting straight back up. It just doesn't happen in a bear market. We're possibly going to see right now some sideways consolidation for probably the next week, maybe a cheeky move to the upside. If not, then we are going to come back and retest that 19,400, right? Nothing exciting happening in crypto right now. Nothing. Okay, don't go throwing your money away. There is nothing wrong with you accumulating in USDC, USDT. Just wait for that 4 hour cross, all right? And you will thank me later because you'll just be like, oh my God, I am so risk averse now in crypto that I don't feel like I am losing. I don't feel like I'm losing any money anymore. You're going to lose some, but it's not going to be 20, 30, 40, 50, 80% of your portfolio. It is going to be break even or lose 2 or 3% because you are just following the crosses right now. So, team, if there's one take-home piece of information right now, don't get into altcoins. Keep your eye on Bitcoin and Ethereum because right now those are the key players due to them having the majority percentage of the market cap in the crypto space. If you are investing in crypto, all right, you are braver in altcoins. Sorry, you are a braver man or woman than me because 90% of cryptos right now we will start to see disappear. They will just get wiped out, and a lot will disappear. Oh, so team, who is in the freaking chat tonight? We've got Ryan Hall, who's number one, you freaking legend. Jerome Vandam Kromenacker, Slick Sumo's in the house. Florin from Holo Coca in the house, great to see you. We've got Juan Gonzalez, hello family. Jerome Vandam Kromenacker, Tajalin Kinderman, more Jerome Vandam Kromenacker, Tim Picarelli saying, I'm ready to dollar cost average in if Bitcoin hits 14K. Juan Gonzalez, we have time for our bags to continue to increase until the bull run arrives again. Yes, look at how the numbers are dwindling. We've got 10 in the chat tonight, which means that there is no interest in Bitcoin. And I don't blame them. The fear to greed index is at 7. Right? There's nothing but FUD. There's nothing but crap in crypto right now. And to be fair, that is, in my opinion, this is when we should be having 450 people in, because what you're doing on a daily basis is looking for your best opportunity to get in. Best opportunity to get in. Nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody has a clue where the bottom is. But yeah, seriously, 4-hour chart, 50 EMA, 200 EMA. Just make sure you've got that on your trading view, and you can't go freaking wrong at all. That's golden information. Thank you very much, Juan Gonzalez. Butters Starch is in the house. Butters, how are you, sir? Are you well? Are you keeping well? Now then, team, the $100 giveaway is going to happen. So make sure that you've got your diaries open. It's going to happen on Thursday, the 30th of June, 2022. I'm thinking of selling my McLaren to buy Elongo. Nervous laugh right now. You do what you like, bro. Yeah, so the 30th of June of 2022 is when we're going to do the $100 giveaway, okay? So make sure you got that penciled into your diary if you want to win $100 from the CryptoBits. Right, Bitcoin news. Let me show you the Bitcoin news sentiment right now. This one's pretty cool. Oh, I cannot get 2 hours ago. Why is there no working? Okay. Further downside is expected, but multiple data points suggest Bitcoin is, and it's not working. Let's go to the Bitcoin news website. Here it is. So this is the current news sentiment right now during the bear market. Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX facing $258 billion lawsuit for promoting Dogecoin. Shut up. Bitcoin America is working to solve the gender problem in the cryptocurrency industry. Interesting. Biggest mover, Sol Tron, nearly 10% higher as crypto prices marginally rebound. Okay, but it has come back down now, unfortunately. NFT marketplace OpenSea migrates to CPOT protocol, transition to cut network fees by 35%. Bank of America, consumer interest in crypto remains strong. And Bitcoin, Ethereum technical analysis, Bitcoin moves away from $20,000 following historic Fed rate hike. So we all know that there was an increase of 0.75, which is really, really sad. But is it going to change crypto in the future? Quite possibly, because people are now getting sick to death of inflation. They're having enough, and Bitcoin could potentially be the answer. Could you imagine if everyone just gave up and just flooded their money into crypto, and you lot are there sat waiting like vultures on the side, or just waiting for that animal to drop dead so you can just pounce in and take it? That is basically how I feel right now. I'm a freaking vulture just sat there waiting for that movement to just come in, and I'm like, yep, I'm already here, guys. I'm sat here waiting. Where have you been? And you will benefit from maximum profits on the next bull run. It feels great. It feels great to be earning £6,000 a day, which was like $7,500 a day I was earning in the bull market, and it was great. And you think to yourself, what am I literally doing? I'm just sat here making money. It's crazy. Treasury Minister of El Salvador dismisses Bitcoin investment losses, calls media reports bias. Wow, interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much all it in terms of the news. It is still very, very negative. There's nothing really of a positive sentiment right now. But look, you're here, you're ready to invest, you're waiting for that great opportunity. The opportunity isn't now. We've still got another 5 months left of a bear market before we start to see that leveling out. Okay, this was getting us excited here, but where is it here? This was getting us excited here, thinking maybe this could be the bottom. That's kind of what the sentiment was, and then we got another huge drop to the downside. This is on the 4-hour chart, legends. So what do I expect to see over the next coming week? Something like that. Well, I would... Holochain Fraser with the $6.30.
Have I missed anything, legends?
No, you haven't missed anything. And thank you so much for the $6.30 just for me to answer. No. Not really. No, we're still in the bear market, Holochain Fraser. We are looking at this red line here that could potentially be the bottom. I'm going to leave that there, okay? I'm going to get rid of all of these lines here so it simplifies the charts for you. And this one here, this 19,332, is quite possibly where I am expecting the price of Bitcoin to go. And if we look at my trend line, at the Jonny Stang trend line, this one here, click this, and I actually update this now and bring that across. Doesn't it look like that it is following that trend line almost perfectly? Okay, it followed it above as support, broke down as resistance, broke up as support, and is still coming down. I am hoping that the bottom is here at that 19,400. That would be great. That would be absolutely amazing if that was the case, and we could just live our lives down here in the consolidation pattern for the next, I don't know, 7 or 8 months. That sounds horrific. But listen, team, bull market, in my opinion, is not until April of 2024. So it is a long time. It's a long time for us to watch the crypto market go sideways with a few cheeky pumps. But you could actually, once we kind of realize that we are in the consolidation market, you could move your chart to the 2-hour and get some early golden crosses to earn a little bit of profit off the back of it. But as you can see, we're really not doing anything at all other than getting the death crosses after some cheeky bullish crosses on the 2-hour. That would have been a good one. This was back on the 17th of March, so not that long ago at all, and that would have given you a nice 12.97%. All right, it's a bear market. There we go. There's your drop down on your death cross on the 2-hour. We had a little rise to the upside. Anyone that traded that would have broken even, and same here. And then we're getting that run down. So we're going to do nothing until we see that 50 rise above the 200 EMA. Golden cross, team. It's the easiest way to run the bear market. No stress. You don't have to worry about it. If you're even more of a gambler, you could quite possibly do it on the 1-hour to get some earlier signals. But remember that your false signals do increase massively to trying to earn a little bit of profit. All right, I'm not teaching you how to gamble, but the lower the time frame, the higher the risk of you getting false signals. False signals meaning the price comes up and you get your golden cross and it just comes back down again. So please be careful if you are going to spot trade the 1-hour. That's all I have to say to you. Oh, I'm selling my mum's car. Vroom, vroom. Jurgen A, I finally made it. So great to see you, Holochain Fraser. So yes, not a lot to say in the crypto market right now. We are currently in this weird consolidation pattern. The W pattern did actually play out, not just for Bitcoin, but also for HOT that we was looking for yesterday. Moving across to Holochain, we was looking at this W pattern for a breakout to the 2100, and it actually did finally break out at around about 10 o'clock, just after the live, went all the way up to 0.2202 at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then came tumbling back down to the support line on the W pattern. So yes, we do get some cheeky wins off the back of a bear market, but it is high risk and you got to be careful. Where do I see the movement for HOT right now? Well, there are two lines, which is this one here, where we could potentially follow this down, or we are hitting a bit of a bottom where we could consolidate and range between these two prices, the 201 and the 2036. Would I be telling you to invest in Holo right now? Well, there is still no sign of beta. There is no date for beta, and when I say beta, I don't mean Holochain beta or Holo beta. I mean full beta. I would keep stacking your bags in relation to whether that's a savings account with your bank, whether it's USDT or USDC. The risk of you getting into crypto right now is pretty high because we could actually see a further leg down. That is quite possible. I'm expecting to see maybe with HOT around about that 1.4 cent or 0.014 here. We could actually still see over the next 5 months a drop down to that 0.014, and that's kind of my targets that I'll be looking for. All right, if you think crypto is cheap right now, on the 4 hour, let's just imagine that the price does actually come down to those kind of levels. What's going to happen to that 55 EMA is the 55 EMA is going to continue to go down, with the 200 getting ever so closer to it, and then you're going to get that rebound. So to that 1.4, this is going to go like that, and you're going to get that rebound. So regardless of you buying your golden cross, if it does come down to that 0.14, you're going to get in at around about 0.0015, around about there. It is much better being there than it is getting up here and watching it come down. Yeah, you didn't get it at the 0.014. It could be a little bit higher. It could actually be at that 1.6. But still, regardless, you don't want to be getting in when the signs are saying bearish. You want to get in when the signs are giving you a signal to say, actually, the market sentiment is looking really, really good. So just sit around and wait for your crosses, please. Don't go throwing money away during a bear market. It's very, very tempting because you think everything's cheap, but it will still be cheap. All right, we're not going to go into some kind of crazy bull market overnight and you wake up and it's at 12 cents. It's not going to happen. All right, it ain't going to happen. Just like what Michael Fish said about the weather. So legends. Hope everybody has had a really good day today. It's been boiling here in the UK. It's been 28 degrees Celsius. It's been amazing, and it looks like it's going to get hotter tomorrow. So, if I only had one thing to tell you, it is wear sunscreen. If I was to only offer you one fact, one piece of information today, it would please wear sunscreen. It's really, really important because we don't want any of you catching any kind of nasty sun-based illnesses. I don't want to say it, but the big skin C. The solar energy is extremely powerful, and please just put some sun cream on, will you, tomorrow, because it's going to be ridiculously hot. And those of you that are outside, I do worry about you because I'm a person that works out majority outside. And I'm a bugger for it. I'm a bugger for forgetting to put the sunscreen on, and then I'm like, oh no, and then you start burning. But it is getting to that time where we don't really think about it. We just go to work and like this time of year is where the index is so bad in terms of the sun rays giving you really, really bad problems. So just think about it, all right? Just think about putting some sun cream on in the morning before you go out. Try and look after you legends, because I freaking love you all. I am starting work at 5 in the morning so I can finish earlier as out in it all day. That's nice. Also, for the ones who come to Gran Canaria, yes. I mean, Juan Gonzalez, I bet he has shares in Sun Cream for the amount of stuff that he'll be putting on here. Good evening, crypto friends, from Martin. Good evening, sir. Great to see you. Butterscotch, well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit here in Texas. For you European people, that is 35 degrees. So yes, that is extremely hot. 35 degrees Celsius in Texas. God damn. And you got snakes and rattlesnakes and all sorts. So yes, please be very, very careful in the sun. I think we need to play the sunscreen song. I think it's really, really important this time of year. Do we actually have? Do you remember the sunscreen song when we were kids? Sunscreen. The class of '99. Yes, the class of '99 wear sunscreen. I think we need to play that when the show finishes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we're going to play. So, it was just a quick update. I thought there was going to be a lot to talk about, but really the market is there's nothing special about the market, really. Nothing is showing up big in terms of huge movements. We are just consolidating. The W pattern's played out exactly as predicted. I do think that we are going to see either some sideways motion or a little bit of a downward motion. The market doesn't feel bullish at all in any way, shape or form. So we could potentially just carry on living this ridiculous life of no crazy profits. But team, the profits will come back. The profits will come back. Funny, I actually shot a rattlesnake in my yard last week. Can you imagine that, right? Butterscotch just there like, hot damn, there's a rattlesnake in my backyard. And he comes out and he's got an AR-15 in one hand and a Glock 17 in the other, and he's just like, I'll get you, rattlesnakes. God damn. I can just imagine it right now. I love it. And then the neighbor comes out and is like, did you hear the shooting? Where is shooting, boy? And then Butterscotch is like, I got that goddamn rattlesnake. And the neighbor's like, goddamn. Do you also drink moonshine? I bet he freaking makes moonshine as well. Legend that is Butters. I mean, we need to, Butters, can you come and do an interview with me, please? Because one, I want to listen to your Texas accent, and two, we just don't know who you are in terms of a physical form. So will you come and do an interview with me, please? And we can interview you about Texas. That's what we need to do. Come on. Please say yes. That'll be great. We can do a Zoom call together for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We did one with Juan Gonzalez and it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, to do an interview, Jonny Stang with Butterscotch would be amazing. It'll go down in history as one of the greatest interviews of all time. I used to make moonshine with my dad growing up. What is like the percentage of moonshine? That is what we're going to do. What is the percentage alcohol of moonshine? What is the percentage alcohol content of moonshine? I mean, it's not bad. I thought it was going to be higher than that, if I'm honest. The moonshine has an average ABV of 40%, but sometimes could be as high as 60 to 80%. No wonder, like, you boys back in the day used to take one sip and then just fall on your ass. Alcohol content can be converted to proof by multiplying by 2. So 40% is 80% proof. Wow. Is moonshine more potent than vodka? While vodka is legal in most countries, moonshine is a term that describes distilled spirits with extremely high proof that aren't legally accepted in most states. Based on their alcohol content, moonshine is stronger than vodka because it has a higher alcohol proof. Moonshine alcohol levels can be as high as 190 proof. You Americans seriously are absolutely crazy. You're just a bunch of nutcases. You're a bunch of nutcases. Moonshine is our COVID vaccine. I wonder if that would actually work. I wonder if it would actually work. Anyway, team, nothing to report. Just a quick catch up. It is the weekend now. And on Sunday, it is Father's Day. So I'm going to just chill out. I'm just going to go and enjoy myself. And have the best freaking time at the weekend. If anything magical does happen, then yeah, I might come on a live stream with my mobile phone. I'll create a short video. But look, there's a bear market. I'm going to be here 2 or 3 times a week. If you need me, then just contact me via Discord, drop a message in the live stream or whatever, and I'm going to be around. But seriously, there is no point me wasting your time talking about nothing when we're in a bear market. All right, there's just nobody's making serious amounts of money, even though people claim to be. It's not happening, right? Unless you're really, really lucky and catch the dips down, but they are pretty fast. Then, yeah, Butterscotch saying it's actually quite easy to make. So, legends, without further ado, we will move across to the class of 99, wear sunscreen. So that is the motto of the day, which is all about timing. And it's important before you go out in the morning to make sure that you are wearing sunscreen, because we don't want any of you catching any nasty illnesses with your skin. So here it is, the class of 99 team. I'll chat to you in the live chat, but until beginning of next week, we still run the live 24/7. But I'll be back Monday night. I think it's Monday night. I'll be back. Stay out of trouble, team. Have a wonderful weekend with this hot weather, and see you in a bit. And until then, legends, freaking peace. In a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 99, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it, or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with a precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund. Maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse. But you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen.